consumed with a lot of negativity, and that can happen if you've been bowled out for 61 and 100. And this hit the splice of the blade. Probably got just a little bit awkward for the left-hander. This was a nothing shot. Staying inside the line of the ball. He's beaten once or twice before on this channel. Didn't do anything to correct it.
Center. Yeah, center.
So that dressing room space gets even more tenser. 2 wickets down. No great reference point to G them up. Somebody will have to take the bull by the horn. Nicely played, and it's 2 down for 12.
Come on, left. Quick change. Ball. Kapil bhai, isko lagaya.
Six, 1, 4-1. So far, 12 for 2.
Sir, check my center. The center. Thank you.
This is strange. That's beautifully played away. Good risky work. You've got to do that. Anything that is hittable has to be hit.
He's in very good touch, Master Dhaka, and it's very important he convert this start into a good one. Even the first boundary that he struck, this was onto his hips. Just a bit of tickle. Fine leg inside the circle. Easy picking. But yeah, Master Dhaka is looking good today. They need someone from the top to bat at least till the 15th over.
Got to be the off-stump channel for him. When in full flow, it looks a real talent. But he's got to be given a chance to play a lot of cricket. He's still young, still a bit rough at times. Bit of maturity. Maybe play first-class cricket for a couple of seasons. Because some of the pundits back home in Pakistan are wanting him to play for Pakistan. I think it'll be too early. He's got this game awareness and game sense. You see him bat, so it's not only about hitting fours, but about rotation of strike. He looks busy. But it's just that his game around that off-stump channel has got to mature.
Yeah, he was the player of the series in the ACC Emerging Teams Asia Cup. Took place last year. The best of 96 not out. Strike rate of 146. He's an exciting prospect, no doubt. And bowl a bit as well.
It's a clever bowler. Not pacey, but he knows what he's doing. So change of pace. Bowls that nagging length. Usually targets the stumps.
Saifuddin has got a good slower delivery. Bowl those Yorkers as well. Now his role is different, bowling in the power plays. So far it's been a decent over.
Thank you for coming. He's done. Why would you be taking such a risk? 2 wickets down. Master Dhaka is playing so well. So another one plays an ordinary shot. Habibur was the first one. This is not smart batting. This really is average batting from Express. Saifuddin hitting the stumps. He was aiming for the stumps, gets a good result. 5 done and 18 for 3 now.
Chalo boys, chalo.
Yeah, much to the misery of the Noakhali Express, they've lost 3 wickets already. That brings in Mahidul Islam Onkon in at 5, 1300 plus runs. Well, they'll be hoping that he goes big, maybe add to his tally of half centuries. A good toss to win as far as the Capitals are concerned. Another change in bowling. This will be Zia Rahman bowling from the Boshundhara LP gas end. 40 wickets for him so far. Coming around the wicket. Oh, not much footwork there. Didn't carry, but good take from Mithun. Wide given. Very good afternoon, Darren Goff.
Yeah, good afternoon. Quite given, but I tell you what, the relentless here, Dhaka Capitals. The bowling attack of Imad Wazim, left arm spin, Taskin Ahmed, right arm fast, Mohammed, Saifuddin, right arm medium, nagging length, and now we've got the pace of Rahman into the attack.
What about the catch? Can you take the catch? I'm not sure. Can you take the catch? I'm not sure.
Yeah, reckon he thinks that he's got this. But didn't quite look like it. Seemed as if it fell short. The on-field umpires just having a discussion. Sajidul Islam. And there's Ruchirappa Laguragai from Sri Lanka as well. Maybe also a polite inquiry regarding the wide given.
Interesting, eh? So no, if you nick it, if they give it a wide, it shouldn't be a wide if he thinks they nicked it. So interesting conversation out in the middle, but it seems to be calming down, and we can get back to playing some cricket.
A review. Yeah, keep rolling. Yeah, just roll back once again. I can see the ball bounce before the ball gets into the hands of the wicketkeeper. Satisfied my decision for the big spin.
It is out, not out in green, confirmed by TV umpire Shorfuddollah Ibn Shohid Shoikot. He was just too keen, the captain, to get the 4th wicket. Did nick it, seemed like Sadakat. Here comes Zia Rahman again. who's been pretty keen to run in and bowl.
I like his attitude, actually. I see him out and about around the hotel. Always got a smile on his face. There you can see a little bit of a nick under edge. That's why it didn't carry through to the wicket-keeper. But yep, he's always got a smile on his face. He likes bowling, and he bowled lovely the other night. Picked up a couple of wickets. He was on a hat-trick, wasn't he? So had a little bit of pace injection into the Dhaka Capitals lineup. As I said, it's an impressive lineup we've seen so far with the 4 bowlers used.
Well done, followed the batter. He's looking to use his feet, but cramped him up for space.
They're on top. You can tell with the energy and the noise from the Capitals out in the field. Noakhali need to do something. There you go, there's the wicket. Severed in. Lovely line. Terrible shot. Let's be straight about it from Munim Sharia. Really terrible shot. Under pressure, his team, the Express, lost a couple of wickets. They could have done without it. 3 down, 19 for 3 off 5.3. It's not ideal, but that man, Nabi, on screen, tremendous player, great experience. He might have to deliver for his team if they're going to any sort of total.
Oh, gorgeous delivery.
Yes, indeed. Annoyed about it, but just listen to that noise. It's great, isn't it? There's a bit of energy out in the middle. It's a seam up, it's the seam. Just nibbles away from the right-handed batter, straight through to the keeper. At a decent pace, good length, good line. Go. Look in a good place, the Capitals. Like I said, this tournament, it's been a strange tournament for them. They got into winning positions nearly every single game and somehow managed to lose.
Oh, well bowled again. They found the rhythm pretty early this morning, the Capitals bowlers. Yeah, a few close encounters for Dhaka Capitals not going their way. Yeah, they last match, the only match in fact they won was last year. Played on the 27th of December versus Rajshahi Warriors. Now so far, the Noakhali Express are just one delivery away.
Bo Webster moves to 28, lead out to 150. Mentioned he's rarely looked troubled. Just reflecting on that, thinking, I've rarely.
Well, Nabi, Haider Ali, the captain, and then the tail would be exposed. No wonder why the Capitals camp seem quite relaxed. Nudged away for a single. 19 for 3, the lowest this power play for Noakhali Express. Previous one was held by them as well.
Yeah, it's not going so well. You realise that there's a power play. They bowl really well, Dhaka Capitals. Let's give him credit for where his credit's due. But they really struggled, didn't they, to get any sort of rhythm. Poor shots all around, as you can see. The one caught there behind, and then that one was the worst of the 3 for me. Shocking shot when his team were under pressure from Munim. Confidence is high here for the Capitals. They've got off to a good start. Now they've got to keep their foot on the accelerator. Make sure the Noakhali Express can't get any sort of total.
Change of pace. Yeah, what I like between Mahidul, Onkon and Sadakat now is they're rotating the strike. It's the way to go about business as of now. Need to gel a partnership together.
Well, it's a rebuild, isn't it? Total rebuild. When you get put in, you want to get into a good start, lose no wickets in the power play, then you can, that injection of pace, and you can get some kind of good total, which kind of where we're looking around that 150, 160 mark. That tends to be the score that gives you a chance of winning a game.
Couldn't quite middle it. And they do have the bowlers who were doing well. The likes of Hassan Mahmood. And, you just need to give them a total to defend.
Exactly. I said they've got Hassan Mahmood, they've got Hediya Hassan Rana, they've got Zahir Khan, they've got Bilal Sami. They've got plenty of bowlers, and Abu Zaid Rahi. So they've got plenty of bowlers there, but they just need a total to bowl up.
Squared him up. Didn't look entirely comfortable.
And I missed one. I missed probably the most experienced one there. Having Nabi as well. 6 bowlers they've got, but can they get any sort of total that gives them a chance of winning the game? 61's not good enough, and so far at 23 for 3, they're struggling. They need partnerships. Simple as that. Partnerships win your matches.
Charge taken. Fabulous shot. 6.
Well, there's a start. Now that is a fantastic cricket shot. It really is. Used his feet. Got to the pitch of the ball. A little bit of width. And guess what? It goes all the way for the maximum. A little bit of room. Used his feet. To the cap. There you go. Watch this. What a shot this is. Ho ho. Wasn't even the middle of the bat. And still went over the ropes. There you go. That's what you need from your good players. Responsibility.
He's not Express. Saifuddin is giving the charge, coming down the track, generating some power. Change of the field. Deep mid-wicket in place now. Now with deep square leg and long on. Down the track again. Square of the wicket on this occasion. There is protection. But it is a fruitful over for the Noakhali Express. 11 of it. 30 for 3.
Mithun. 3 minutes down. 3 minutes পিছায় গেছে যারা ফাইন খাইলে সবাই খাবে লাস্টে তোমরা বল করতে গেলে পারে 4 ফিল্টার পাবা শামিম ইজ আউট
That building on the 7th is 11 floors on it. The most productive so far from Noakhali Express. Not making the most of the power play, but Sadakat now seems to be on song. Seen some beautiful shots coming from his bat.
Ready, we are ready.
You see another change in bowling. Nasir Hussain.
Yes, boy, yes.
Gets a bit more air. Is rotating his bowlers is Mohammad Mithun.
Yeah, but look, might prove me wrong, but the right arm seamer there, Rahman, has just bowled a fantastic over. Maiden, pace, looked like taking a wicket at any time. He's bowled one over, same as the other day, and took him off. It's almost like it's a pre-plan. Sometimes you have to go with what's happening in the game.
Perhaps allows that single. I think, yeah, it is a bit premeditated, or at least seems like it, particularly thinking of matchups maybe against the left-handed Sadakat.
You can get too carried away with matchups. I thought he bowled beautifully that over.
Yeah, yes. Nasir.
Squeeze a single out. And these two in the middle, what they're doing well is trying to take full advantage of the left and right hand combination available in the middle.
It is, but like I said, I think this has been the obvious thing for Dakar during this tournament. They got into winning positions, made mistakes in the field and with the bat in hand, and it's cost them dearly. That's another strange decision, but let's say you can be proven wrong.
Yeah.
In the air. Oh, spilled. It was holding midway in the air for a long time, as if forever. Was an opportunity nonetheless, and the bowling change almost worked.
Yeah, it almost worked. A little bit of turn, flicked it through to mid-wicket, diving to his right.
Yeah.
Fortunately, didn't stick. It would have been a good catch.
ভাই খেলার টাইম বোঝাটা খুব ইম্পর্টেন্ট ভাই কোন টাইমে কারে কোথায় দাঁড়াইতে হবে
Here's the opportunity again. I think it is Irfan Shukur, who usually is a wicket keeper.
Well, put his gloves on. He'd have caught it. It's harder without gloves on. It would have been a good catch.
Yes, boy. You're lovely. Nasir.
5 singles in this Nasir Hussain over. 8 gone, 35 for 3. Yeah, wickets apiece for Imad Wasim, Taskin and Saifuddin. Nasir almost had one. And Zia Rahman has been very tidy with that maiden up front. So they've found rhythm. They're on song are the Dhaka Capital bowlers. Change of ends for him. Short. Pulls it away.
You've got to be flexible, you know, bowling from both ends, but bowlers sometimes prefer one end to the other, right? And I always believe when you're a skipper, you'll go to your bowlers and say, right, which end would you like? And they'd often say, oh, I'm not bothered. No, which end would you like? I get them to tell me. They might not get that end, but it's always good as a skipper. You know which end they would prefer to bowl at. And then you try and help and fit them in. Sometimes, for the team, they might have to bowl at the opposite end. But always ask them.
Especially in this format, which is so dynamic. The first over, bowled the first over from the Boshundhara LPG end. Now swapping ends and bowling from the Boshundhara Cement end. Fielders right for the right-handed Mahidul Islam Onkon on strike. Deep point, deep third in place. Go straight. Oh, fielder there. The change works. Zia Rahman scalps Mahidul Islam Onkon.
Well, it has. Change of ends has worked, definitely. Imad Wasim with a comfortable catch. Didn't have to go anywhere, really. Again, he's bowling good heat here.
strikers wobbling a little now at 4 for 94.
Just a pure shot. Wonderful timing.
Almost at the end of the Bosundhara Cement strategic timeout. A much needed one would say, for the Noakhali Express, because they are in trouble. Lost 4 wickets, brings in the experienced Mohammad Nabi. Looking to get off the mark, straight to the fielder. He's there because they've just lost another wicket.
Yeah, another poor shot really. Tried to go over the top against the bowler who's the top of his game. He's bowled beautifully. Comfortable catch at mid-on. Imad Wazim. There you go. Comfortable catch. Not dropping them. And he's deserved that. He's bowled beautifully so far. 0.3 overs. 1 for 1, his figures.
It didn't really middle it from the bottom part of the bat.
He is. Used his feet, tried to get to the pitch of it, but bottom of the bat, no real timing. There you go, look at that. 475 matches. That's pretty impressive, especially with a strike rate of 134. 1850s. Might need to add another one to that. They're going to have any sort of total for Dhaka to chase.
Well, they certainly need him to express himself, the Noakhali Express. Shot. Good looking one, but that's the way to go about business. You can't really unleash having lost 4 wickets.
These two have to get to around 14, 15 overs to give them some kind of base where at least they've got a few wickets left at the end. You see that dismissal again, right at the bottom of the bat. Need to middle those. You're going to hit over the top. Any sort of miss it, that's why the fielder was in the ring. Comfortable catch. Gone back now, the mid-on fielder to the boundary.
Good short delivery. Nabi asking for it. Umpire says that's fine. 9 done. 38 for 4.
हिम्मत भाई बाहर चला जाओ नीडी के ऊपर चाहिए नसीब को हैं मैंने डरा दिया भाई क्या नो এদিকে চা পারো
6124 wouldn't even complete a phone number. That's the top order. Collapsing again for Noakhali Express. need
Run
to
up,
stitch together a
one more
partnership.
wicket from here.
Try and play out the 20 overs.
Well done, well done.
Looking comfortable
Follow,
is
follow,
Master
follow.
Dakat. And he is in company of Nabi, Mohammad Nabi, and of course only one of the 4 players in the history of T20s to score 6,000 runs and claim 400 wickets. Heavyweight.
Definitely an heavyweight. 6,000 runs. 400
One more wicket
wickets.
from here, let's come on.
I don't think I've got that on the computer game. That's a lot. Really is impressive.
Trying to tempt the batters, he's mixing it up. Throw came in. Ha! It's careful, Sadakat.
Shonas.
Oh, bit of a wayward throw.
Oh, in the air. The deep square leg is coming in.
Yes!
Just somehow manages, does Abdullah Al-Mamoon. Nasir Hussain has struck. And it is that matchup that has clicked for Mithun. Sadakat goes.
Well, dearie me. The poor shots continue for the Noakhali Express. They really do. He's having a look at his bat. It's not the bat's fault. There we go. Bottom of the bat again. Got the timing all wrong. And there it goes. Boy, high hands, definitely. But Mamoon keeps hold of it. And unfortunately, he has to go. Nasir picks up the wicket. And there he is, the long, slow walk off. And Maz Sadakat goes for 24 from 19. And the Express are in trouble. 40 for 5.
Come on, better win, guys. Mithun, get ready, guys. Hello, boys. Big facial lads, big facial lads. ना ना इधर नहीं मिस लगे स्टंप क्या लगे स्टंप
The Noakhali Express, they need a saviour. In comes the captain. 3,000 plus runs, 17 50s. They can use all those numbers. Would love for him to add more in this match today.
चलो boys.
Hyder Ali. Best out at field, but just the first delivery.
This is the last of the recognised batters. Here's the wicket again. Again, just dragged it. No real control of the shot. There you go. Catch should have been really comfortable. Ended up making it look harder than it was. As it's balls, I think that's called a wide down the leg side. No, we've got some kind of bat on it. Boundary 4. Bit of relief for the Express. Takes the tournament fours up to 373. Pretty impressive.
Oh, they'd like a few more. Seems like a bit of extra bounds. Even off the bat though, it's off the mark.
Yes, that's your ball.
The wicket taking over by Nasir Hussain halfway through the innings. Noakhali Express 44 for 5.
हिम्मत भाई एक शॉट मिनट ले लो भाई 4 मिनट दा किसे किसे भाई पेस बॉलर ते बॉल বলাইতে পারবো না এরকম হইলে ऊपर आओ जल्दी जाओ नासिर बाहर हो जाओ बाहर.
Here in the picturesque Sylhet International Cricket Stadium. Greenery. Well, the team in blue needs some green in terms of runs. Nabi and Hyder Ali, last of the recognized batters here in the middle. as Mithun calls back for the services of Imad Wasim, joined by an all-rounder, former Sri Lankan all-rounder in Parvez Maharouf. Very good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you, Shaman Noy. Good afternoon, everyone. It has been a dreadful start by Noakhali Express in this game. Last 14 deliveries, just 10 runs and a couple of wickets. Coming into this game, played 4, lost 4, hoping for something new on a new pitch, on pitch number 3. Unfortunately for the Noakhali Express and their fans, it's been the same old story.
They were just bundled out for 61 in the previous match. Different surface, same. Yeah, 48 for 5. Noakhali Express asked to come in and have a bat first, and all the bowlers amongst wickets. 5 used so far by Mohammad Mithun, and they've been on top. Taskin Ahmed has been brought back from the LPG end. Boshundhara LP gas end, and slip given as well.
Rightly so. When you talk about the lens, take a look at this bowling lens in the power play today. 92% on the particular lens. We've been speaking a lot. That's 4 over seam bowlers. And play the platform. He's been very impressive ever since he got an opportunity in the BPL. Sometimes you just keep the basics as much as possible and let the ball do the talking.
It's nicely played. Will be a rare boundary. It's nicely on top of it was Haider Ali. That brings up the team 50 for Noakhali Express.
On that occasion, there was a drag down by Taskin Ahmed. Nothing delivery. Delivered at 133.2, just asking to be put away. And Haider Ali The luxury what Mithun has in his side is the 5 bowlers have so much experience. Last ball of the previous over, another poor delivery by Taskin Ahmed, dragging down short to play like Mohammad Nabi, who likes to play those horizontal shots. Rightly so, not happy Mithun. One of those pitches where as a fast bowler, he just hit that back of the length. But it's just not consistent when it comes to pace and bounce, and you probably should get away.
Another thing when you look at
Imad Wasim has been superb right throughout, and his strength is always being to a right hand or a left hand is the drift and the swing he gets. And right throughout the BPL, what's one thing what I've witnessed and kept a close eye on, how consistent Imad Wasim there or thereabout, not only with the length, certainly with the drift and the swing. Take a look at this against Soumya Sarkar. That one swung away. Beautiful third delivery, passing the outside edge, and then awkward bounce on a very good length, 2.9 degree, setting up a batsman beautifully. That shows experience. More than 400 games for Imad Wasim. He's not a big turner. Yes, his stock delivery is to bowl. Is to bowl the finger delivery. That occasion, that was a carom delivery. That's something that he has developed over the years in the recent past. But certainly in the power play, there you go, confirmation, carom delivery. So he has 3 variations. One left arm spinner, the conventional, the arm delivery, and then the carom delivery.
Yes, boy.
swing and spin together. Deadly combination for the opposition. Done with his spell is Imad Wasim, 1 for 16. Express.
He'll get the job done.
Yeah, lovely boy, lovely boy.
I just want to pick on the fact, about the roles you have and batting order. Because I see at the top order, the Noakhali Express have quite a few openers in that side. Speaking of Habibur Rahman Chauhan, Shomo Shorkar, Mas Sadakat, Munim Shayar as well.
Yes.
And especially when you haven't found rhythm as a team,
That's you, boy.
not a single win might play in your minds.
I always believe in T20 cricket, especially the top 4 or 5, got to be flexible to bat wherever they've been asked to bat. It's one of those games, it's just a matter of getting yourself in and have a good base and swing through the line. Shot, that's much better. That is probably the biggest so far. Longest sent towards deep mid wicket into the grandstands, and that's much better by Haider Ali, breaking the shackles.
Oh yes, that has got the crowd on their feet. It was a huge hit. Terrific hit. Clean strike from Haider Ali. One had wings in it. Made it along with the turn.
So is the call.
Back, run out, back.
Should be a couple of runs. Easily done. This good batting. Just shows breaking the shackles with a massive 6, and all of a sudden looks like it's much easier to bat on. Brains behind our scoring and data tell us this is the second biggest maximum of the BPL. 96-meter hit. Pure muscle by Haider Ali.
Back foot of squares through the field, and that allows the batters to come back for the second. So all of a sudden they have a flow going for them, Noakhali Express.
And Mohammad Mithun is not happy with Sabir Rahman at cow point. Should have stopped in the 30-yard circle itself. Right misfield resulting in extra single.
Again running the first one hard. Settle for a 1. That will make it 13 runs of the 14th over, the most expensive so far in this innings, 75 for 5. 27 of 17. The skyscraper on the 14th, 13 stories long, courtesy of some brilliant hitting from Haider Ali. That Nasir Hussain over. Saifuddin being brought back. Yeah, these are the projections. They're going at 5.36 and over with 5 wickets in hand. You were doing the pitch report, perhaps sliding down the leg, but the surface, you mentioned at the toss 160, but they've got to reassess from here.
It's nothing to do with the pitch, but the start what they had in the power play is just poor batting. Probably the first ball, probably drifting down the leg side, Ruchira Pallurige unmoved. Right throughout the game so far, we're walking into the 15th game. Clearly going down the leg side. It's about a pitch where you get yourself in initially, and then you assess and you go through the line. That those players who have made runs consistently on this number 4 and 6 which we have used so far in the BPL. Naughty by Saifuddin, overstepping.
Well, so very well bowled.
That was straight. What a delivery to bowl for the free delivery. Mohammad Nabi set himself up, batting deep in his crease, trying to target the mid-wicket long on boundary. But that was a perfect Yorker. There you go. Beautiful, right on the length.
Setting the bar high. Full toss. Yeah, I think even more the motivation with your son in the dugout. Setting the standards. I think he was there even
Once again, it's been a struggling period for Noakhali with the bat. 5 down for 83. But Hyder Ali has gotten a start here, 32 of 22 balls. Last 5 overs, what can they achieve? Because they're at the bottom of the pile. 4 played, 4 lost, Noakhali Express. Dhaka still have got an outside chance of making it.
And Rahman, he's in his 3rd over. He's got 1 for 3. He's been outstanding, he really has. Go, his normal back of a length. Just goes through to the keeper. Where's he been? Should he be a bit higher?
Yeah, I think so, yes. They're up in the middle order, if not at number 3. At times he loses clarity when it comes to batting up the order. You know, you've got to be a smart cookie to bat at number 3. Yeah, you are exposed to maximum number of overs, but then Hyder Ali at times falters, becomes like a tail-ender hitter at batting at number 3, especially for Pakistan. A couple of times he's had success, but not on regular basis. So I think this number 5, number 6 slot is possibly his best chance of playing with a clear mind. You know, 5 overs left or 6 overs left, he can go one-dimensional, hit the ball out of the park.
Another good delivery from Rahman. Back of a length, been really accurate, ball good pace. And he's looked to take wickets. That's been the impressive thing about him. There you go, his speed's there, 136, 137.8, his quickest this over. But look at that length, that's the secret. You can't hit through the line of the ball, and that length, it's such a good one. Too short to pull. Too short to drive, sorry.
Nabi doesn't like pace these days. At times in league circuit, he's found wanting against the short ball, and so he's been just a little bit circumspect against Rahman. Low-key performance so far against pace.
Don't blame him. I was very much so as well. And believe it or not, Ramiz, I batted 3 for 2 years in T20 cricket for Essex in the competition called the Blast, and we won back-to-back tournaments. Can you believe that, eh? I normally batted 8 or 9. Suddenly I was 3. What were they thinking?
Pinch hitter. Full toss put away only for a run, and so 16 overs have been completed. Noakhali Express 5 down for 86. We wait for the umpire's signal, and he'll signal for Bashundra Cement strategic timeout. There he goes.
Beautiful shot from Virat Kohli. Just a pure shot. loves it. He loves it. He loves it for six.
The fans can't believe it, but it's celebration time.
No, what a catch! Oh my God!
In association with Royal, for the many flavors of you.
Trying to get Noakhali Express on the track. Nabi and Heather, partnership of 46. And it's a game of partnerships. Yes, there is that individual brilliance and you're looking after the strike rate of the team. But at the end of it, it's the partnerships that can propel the score to a decent one. 86 for the loss of 5. It's been a fighting innings. The top order once again not shaping up. Hardly any partnerships, best of 18 of 20. And this is turning out to be a good one. This was expected. Nabi, loads of experience, and Heather early on the day is a big hitter of the ball. 9 and over, 122. Darren Goff, should that be enough?
Well, it's going to have to be. They've struggled, haven't they? And to be honest, it'll be a good score for Noakhali. Really struggled to get any sort of scores. But they've bowled really well, the Capitals. We've got to give them credit. And what I like about it as well, I've seen so many times in this tournament so far, captains using bowlers for bowlers' sake. If you're a skipper, you use your best 5 bowlers. If one of them doesn't work out, you bring someone else on. But his bowlers today have delivered. Look at this. Wasim, 4 overs, 1 for 16. The whole tournament, he has been outstanding. Taskin, he's delivered today. Siafuddin, a little bit expensive, but Rahman and Nasir, there you go. 5 bowlers, all done their job.
The strong role for the specialists in T20. I think most people or pundits feel that it's an all-rounders game, but I think you've got to have specialists, especially in a crunch moment. You can throw the ball to somebody like Taskin. You know that, you can trust him with his credentials, but if in a tough situation you throw a ball to an all-rounder, it can be a 50-50 gamble.
Absolutely. When you're building a team, if you're looking at dynamic opening batter, a finisher who's going to bat 5, 6 or 7. You're looking for a mystery spinner and a gun-fast bowler. 50 partnership. There you go. Fantastic partnership from just 43 deliveries. Comes up with a wide from Taskin. But they're what you're looking for. You're for to build the team. And there he is. Look at that 50 partnership. Nabi had 13 from Nabi. He's been watchful. He knows he has to bat through for his team to get any sort of total. Like I say, if the score at 9, is it 122?
Hit straight to the fielder, missed out on a full toss. This is the only second 50-run partnership this year for Noakhali. Runs have been hard to come by. Nabi is playing an intelligent knock here. Got to mark a bowler that he can attack. They haven't offered any medium pace so far, so Rahman bowled the last. Taskeen is bowling his final 1 for 18. Tremendous bowling spell from Taskeen. Want your ace bowler to deliver, and he's delivered. Taskeen 12 dots, economy of 5. That's gone up in the air. Slow ball. Tracked over the rope for a grand 6.
Wow. Impressive. He picked the slow ball from Taskin. Tried to fool the batter with the noise as he delivered the ball. But there you go. Out with the back of the hand. It's quickly onto it, Nabi. And he's smashed that for a maximum. Oh, he put everything behind that one. 71 metres.
I think the ball came back just ever so slightly, so Nabi really didn't have to shift at all. Played that pull from where he was. Top spinner from Taskeen went for a 6. Worked away with the wrist. Rahman, the fielder, throws in. 2 runs taken.
Good timing again. Average throw in from the deep from Rahman. Taskin just had bowled so well, hasn't he? An expensive last over. 12 off it so far. Noakhali Express, but Nabi looks set now. 23 from 22. 8 scored from his last 2 deliveries.
That's marginal. High full toss. Couple of runs gives Noakhali Express their 100. They're 100 for 5 after over number 17.
He'll be disappointed with his last over. He's an experienced campaigner now. Lovely view of the ground.
It's beautiful setting. Thick foliage and very green. Saifuddin coming on to bowl in the 18th over, and this could work for Noakhali Express. He's not Express. Starts off extremely well. Yorker. He bowled some good ones.
Doing it. Malinga did. He had a great slow ball and a great Yorker, and that's what he kept bowling. His two best deliveries.
So far, so good. Saifuddin holds on the pad. That's not great batting. This could have be a boundary or been instead given as a leg by. So nothing off the bat. Opportunity missed by Nabi.
Again, I think what's helping him though here, what I've seen so far, there's a little bit of swing in. So whether it's reverse or whether it's conventional, where he's trying to bowl in swing, but there's been a little bit of movement. And when there's a little bit of movement as a bowler, it gives you hope. But if you can get your line right, you can tie up that right-handed batter especially.
Stand out of the crease, do something different here. Last 2 balls of the over. I mean, this is exactly what Saifuddin wants. Singles.
Hey, Gabaz, impressive. Get him in the Olympics. Gymnast. I don't think me or you could be doing that, mate.
I'll break in 2.
Watch this. Whoa! How do you do that? We're going to have to ask him how you do that. I don't think my body's flexible enough. But impressive.
A bottom-handed shot once again defended by a deep fielder. Terrific over from Saifuddin. He finishes his 4th, 1 for 30, 106 for 5. Two more overs to go. Innings needs a fabulous finish here. They need to finish with a flourish. Nasser has bowled 3, 1 for 24. So he was kind of a filler. He's not a regular bowler. Wasn't attacked enough. Rahman 3 overs, 1 for 6, been outstanding.
Excellent, hasn't it? 1 for 6 from 3. But they're going to have to bowl the off spinner probably the last over. So I think what they might be hoping for here is to get rid of one of these two.
It's pretty tall. He's bowled the line, the channel, the length. 3 overs, 1 for 6. Tremendous going. That's the first big one. That's gone. Absolutely nailed it. And it's a great start.
Well, this is why he's got 6,000 runs, because he can do this. And he's really upped the rate for his team. Rahman, first one he's got in the slot, really. Front leg out the way, and thank you very much. I'll have 6 runs for that. And there we go. Sailed over his head and over the fielder's head at deep mid-on. 105 metres.
Thrash it past the offside field.
Well, now and again, you've got to give credit to the bowler. Decent delivery. A good speed, 144. Getting the speeds up. Mitchell Stark speed. Impressive. But he's still on strike, Nabi. 2 balls gone. And a really... Well, I've been impressed with what I've seen so far. He's got a bit of pace, he's tall, he gets good bounce, eye release. This will do him good. Playing in these sort of tournaments can only be good for his development. Slightly better. I think his natural length is pretty good. I think he's been pretty consistent with his length. His line is the one that needs to be more consistent, but I like him.
Seems to have a strong temperament as well. Shying away from the competition, that's the other good part about Rahman. I think it's Gurbaz.
Well, Gurbaz needs to concentrate more on his fielding rather than his gymnastics, because I would be fuming as a bowler. Straight to the fielder, took his eyes off the ball, threw his leg. Oh, it's a no ball. It's not what you need. The penultimate over, and it's a free hit.
There's that case of maybe stretching yourself a little too much. Rahman, all he needs right.
Gets it anywhere near the middle. No ground in the world is big enough.
Five deliveries.
They really have. He's bowled so well for 3 of his overs. It's not a time to bowl a no ball and give the opposition free hits. And they've got up to that. We said about getting 9 and over. Well, they got there. They're into the 120s. 121 for 5 now. 7 balls left. Could still get probably another 10. And it's something to bowl at.
Most expensive over of the innings, this 15 runs. Score, Noakhali. Nicely.
Introducing Piper's Gold. Thoughtfully yours.
नया लाइफ बॉय नेचुरली सिल्की शैम्पू मेथी दाना और कलौंजी के साथ जो बालों को बनाए सिल्की और मजबूत। मेथी दाना और कलौंजी का कमाल, नो मोर उलझे बाल।
न्यू एंड इम्प्रूव सेंसोडाइन रैपिड एक्शन 60 सेकंड्स में सेंसिटिविटी से आराम देता है। मैं रेकमेंड करती हूँ सेंसोडाइन रैपिड एक्शन बिकॉज इट वर्क्स।
नया लाइफ बॉय नेचुरली सिल्की शैम्पू, मेथी दाना और
Maybe not getting it exactly right, Mohammad Mithun, because this last one was the highest over from run scoring point of view for Noakhali. 126 for 5, 6 balls to be bowled. Yeah, Mamoon is coming on to bowl, so ideally he would have won.
Hadahali and Nabi. There you go, his economy over 9. Only 3 wickets. Good luck.
So far, so good.
Well, just going to show part-time bowler. Probably that's the way to go. It's the future of T20 cricket. 2 balls bowled, 2 singles. You'd take that any day of the week.
In T20, you've got flexible role also, so you should be ready to do anything. Semi probably will or should get 2. Nabi comes back for 2.
Lovely boy! Lovely boy!
What he's doing here, Ali, I think it's just getting his weight too far on the back foot. You need your weight moving forward as you're striking the ball. That's why he's clothing it a little bit. Rather a single, got a 2 there. A bit more balanced at the crease, and we'll see those sail over the boundary for 6.
Bowl him. So he was nearing his first 50 in BPL cricket. Mamoon there, a bit of an unknown commodity in bowling, has gotten the best of the striker Heather Lily. He'll be disappointed. He didn't see a lot of improvisation. It was kind of a one-dimensional hitting from him. Didn't work in the end.
Yeah, just lost all his balance, didn't he? On the back foot, and it's well bowled. Mamoon come in to use a big job. But he goes, Haider Ali, 47 from 36, done well for his team, 130 for 6.
Six down now. Abu Hashim is in. 2 more balls left in the innings. It's 11 matches and 80 runs. Got a chance to get this score up. 130 for 6. Ball's a good one. Angle away from the left-hander, and Nabi was quick enough to steal a bye.
Well, this is an impressive last over. It really is. And here's the wicket. Haider Ali